What do you think, middle?
In the other side, the rapid and the fly full close of the low.
Got it. You know, the golden Dorado of all the freshwater species, the beast that you just gotta go, this is perhaps the greatest freshwater species on the planet.
Now strip. Strip, 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 strip. It's coming, it's coming. Keep stripping, keep stripping, keep stripping.
Oh, look at that. What a beast, huh? Once you hook into a tiger and got a tiger by the tail here in terms of a golden Dorado, man, you've got a fish that is absolutely epic. Look at that, look at that. Come on, you beast. Come on, you beast. Everything about that fish, I mean, it's a vicious predator. Come on, daddy. Built for speed, built for power, super aggressive. Wow, what a rush. You look at the mug on this thing and it's just got this big Chucky-like grin, you know, that's just full of sharp teeth. It's a beauty.
Beautiful fish.
Aren't they amazing? I mean, just incredible fish. And that's why anglers come halfway around the world to catch these little suckers. 10 pounds of attitude right there. What a great gamer.
Good job, Chris.
Thanks, man. How fun was that? I say we do it again. We are here at Pluma Lodge on the famed Pluma River, home of the giant golden Dorado, here in Bolivia, one of the great, beautiful countries in all of South America. And this is a complete wilderness. You come down here, this is an experience unlike any other. And the Pluma River is one of the great rivers for golden Dorado. And these aren't just the small golden Dorado you find in other parts of Argentina and Brazil. These are the monster. And it's such a fantastic game fish. Whoa, what a fish. Of course, they jump like crazy, super acrobatic, and just everything about them makes them a great game fish. Look at that. That's the whole action here. That's the reason you come halfway around the world, just to experience that. This is the land of the giants up here, isn't it? Let's not tell anybody about it, huh? This will be our little secret. You know, when you come to Bolivia to fish for these golden Dorado, it's a voyage to get here. It's like 7 hours, 7.5 hours from Miami. You can overnight in Santa Cruz. Let's catch a fish. Beautiful hotels there. You get picked up, taken to a charter, you hop a caravan.
Hello?
Who's ready to catch some fish?
Yes, nice to meet you.
Good to be here. I mean, you are in the middle of nowhere. This reserve's about 2.5 million acres. Just nothing out here, Aboriginal people, just as it's always been. And the Dorado are making their migration up the river. We've got about an 1.5-hour boat ride now. They put you in a boat and you take you across the river, bring you to camp. Wow, just roughing it here in the jungle, huh? Little fixer-upper in the middle of nowhere. And this place is unlike any other place, and they've done just amazing things with the lodge here. And you think about the infrastructure, just getting in here and what they've built and the road access up and down the river, it's incredible. We are ready. We are going upriver, and there are some big fish up there. The Dorado are throughout the season, end of May, all the way through October when their season closes here. And the reason the Dorado come up here and the season is what it is because of the bait fish. It is a ton of bait fish, wow. The sabalo come up and they move by the millions into this river system. And when they do that, I mean, they bring the Dorado with them, just like the wildebeest migration brings the lions and the cheetahs and everything else. I mean, they're just following their food source. So that pulse of protein that comes up into these river systems is followed, of course, by the predatory fish like the golden Dorado. So that becomes the why of this season. And so you can do it in this unbelievable environment. I mean, it's just an absolutely stunning venue. And we had one fish, we had come into this pool in the upper stretches. I mean, it was an epic journey just getting in there. It was a lot of climbing, a lot of hiking in there.
Do you see that rock? Okay, in the right, come on.
Augustine saw the fish, 50 feet. I cast to where I saw the wake.
Move, strip,
And boom.
Oh, nice fish. Look at that. Whoa, what a beast.
Keep the attention, okay? Keep the attention.
Oh yeah, I got
Keep
attention.
in the same direction of the line.
Whoa, what a fish.
Come on, Daddy.
Look at that. As soon as you hook those suckers, they are wild, up in the air, contorting, flopping around, and you can see right away it was a giant fish.
Damn, what a beast.
That is a Dorado and a half right there. I mean, it was a 20+ pound fish. Woo, nice fish. And that's why you come here. You're coming for that giant gold nugget of a Dorado. Look at that beast.
Nice, Chris, nice.
That is a beast. When you finally hook into one, I mean, it's just, that's the whole trip. I mean, it's a big game kind of hunt with a fly rod. Look at that. Look at that. What a fantastic fish. And just to get one of these things that size, that's worth the whole trip right there. It's by far the biggest one I've ever caught, I'll tell you that. That's the magic. I mean, that's what draws you halfway around the world to come down and catch these fish. Of all the freshwater game fish, pike and some of the other big trout and things like that, it's really hard to imagine a better game fish in fresh water than a golden Dorado. Just absolutely spectacular. When Dorseys travel for vacation, it's generally to do something in the outdoors, whether it's, fly fishing or fishing down in the Amazon we did a couple of years ago.
There it is. Look at that. Wow, what a fish. Whoa.
Or go up into Canada, fish for pike and hunt black bear. And
Get ready, he stops. Take him. Great shot, man. Good him.
that's what we do. We don't go to the opera much, but we go hunting and fishing a lot. So, and get Nate down here. Nate loves to fish. He's a great caster. He's a keen fisherman.
Now from here, comes to the right of the log. Okay.
He's really become a great angler. It's been fun to watch.
Now strip.
That looked like money.
Now strip. Good tension.
Look at that. Whoa.
The golden Dorado is it's a wild fish.
Way to go, Nate.
Very nice.
That's a good fish.
You know, they jump, they roll, they fight hard. I mean, there's really no downside to this fish.
Way to go, Nate. Nice fish, real nice fish.
It's prehistoric. I mean, you can look at its head and it's just one giant bone. It's plated.
Bravo, man, good job.
It's clearly, it's been around for a while.
That didn't take long. He was good and, good and strong.
Ah, thank you.
Bravo,
You're welcome,
man, way to go.
Good work.
This kid drives all over the state of Colorado fishing anything he can fish ever since he was a little kid. If you showed him the water and gave him a rod, he was out there all day. I think once it's in your blood, that's kind of your deal. I enjoy fishing. He lives to fish. That's the difference.
Yeah.
Look at that. Holy criminy.
The golden Dorado really doesn't compare to anything else.
Look at that fish. Another dandy.
You've got the fighting ability of like a 40-inch pike you'd find up north in Canada, and then you mix that with the sight casting ability from a bonefish down in the Bahamas, and then they jump like tarpon. So it's this perfect mixture of everything you want on a fish, and especially on a fly rod, it's incredible.
And that's another dandy fish.
There really isn't anything that compares to it.
He's a jumper too, that one. Bravo, dude. Way to go. The kid's on fire. You know, when you come here, you tend to be a serious angler or you don't come this far. And so they know that, and they want you to be out on the river, out on the water as much as you want to be. And they'll do these great shore lunches. There we go, room with a view. It's a nice break in the day, and that's just all part of the atmosphere here. Well, my man.
Cheers.
You need to slow down.
Never.
Give these fish a chance,
I'm
would
not
you?
slowing down.
Jeez. I mean, you see these wooden boats that are handmade by the indigenous people here, and I mean, they're just taking a tree and cutting it out, making boards out of it. They know they've got one design, apparently. There's one boat design in the jungle that works very well. They can essentially get these boats with these Go Devil-like motors over a Caesar salad. I mean, it's incredible to watch these boats. You see 2 inches of water, you go, well, there's no way with 4 of us in this boat. But they'll scrape the bottom and just get us over the top of that, scrape their way back, and seasonally the water changes and they use different boats at that point. But it's pretty cool to be with indigenous people in their backyard. I mean, this is where they grew up. This is their grocery store. You know, it's their bank, it's their school. Everything is here. This is their lives. They're great ambassadors. They're just sweet people. They're really wonderful folks all the way around. And many of the guides come from Argentina, which has a rich fishing and hunting culture as well. They're switched on. They know what they're doing. So it's all good fun. And this is really one of the great epic fishing adventures I think you can do in the world. I don't think there's many more exotic, any more spectacular than this place in Bolivia. Fishing days with father and son are treasured memories for all. I've enjoyed countless hours with Nate on the water, but the days of me teaching him how to tie a square knot and backcast into the wind, well, they're long gone. These days, Nate has become a bona fide fly fishing fanatic, and today he's taking me to school with 5 hookups on our very first stop. And that's the way the day began, and I tell you what, it really hasn't let off. He's had his foot on the gas the whole trip. Whoa, what a fish. That's a toad, man.
That is a nice fish.
At every single spot we have stopped to cast, he's caught fish. Oh, Daddy, look at that. Wow. Damn, kid. You are tearing it up.
Nice fish.
You are tearing it up. Nice. Bravo.
Oh, thank you.
Every sportsman, I think, has a red letter day or two that they remember, and this has got to be pretty darn close to his greatest day, I would think. You know, he's had some good days as a young man. He's had some opportunities a lot of kids his age haven't had. Wow, spectacular, man. But this is a kid who's 17 years old. He's fished in the Amazon. He's fished in the Bahamas. He's about to go up to Alaska and fish, you know, Bolivia. So he's been around the block. He's done a lot of fishing, but he's also worked hard at his casting, and he's become really quite an accomplished caster. How do you know he's got a fish on? Because he made a cast. Ties his own flies. He's got his own little fly shop in his bedroom, and it's a pretty cool deal. And I just enjoy, as a parent, I enjoy watching him get into a passion, because this is a lifelong deal. I mean, he will be doing this till he drops dead. His kids are gonna do this. And you know what? He's gonna be a river keeper. He's gonna be a watchman on the high seas. He's gonna be an advocate for conservation and this way of life. And we need all those we can possibly get, so.
Hey! Nice!
So it's really just, to me, I haven't cast a rod all day and I couldn't care less. I've had an absolute ball watching him just tame this river. It's been pretty special.
Oh, man.
Little Leviathan.
Gorgeous.
I can honestly say I have never had more fun fishing.
Really?
And I never wet a line. I absolutely loved the whole day. It was amazing. Well done, man. What do you charge for lessons? We came to Bolivia to dance with the legendary golden Dorado.
Oh, yeah.
a freshwater predator with a stunning paint job and a vicious attitude.
Ooh, that's a pig.
But for these big adventures, the real treasure is the quality of people you share the journey with. I was looking forward to this trip because it was a family affair, with the addition of dear friends Brad Coors and his son Will, and Steve and Caroline Hicks.
Good
luck, Hicks.
No, vamos a ir en este. No se mueve mucho, seguro.
Get him. That's the magic formula that makes these adventures so memorable. When I can no longer wade these rocky waters, I will be able to return in my mind's eye, reliving a special moment in time that will endure as long as I do.
And I'll tell you, it turned out to be an unbelievable trip. Number one, you're in the, Bolivian Amazon. We're out in the middle of nowhere. These golden Dorado, I think, it's got to be like in the top 1 or 2 bucket list items for fly fishing people. One I remember specifically was I hooked a small little Dorado. He started to run, and then the larger Dorado actually chased the small one down, grabbed onto the small Dorado, and wouldn't let go.
Keep tension. Keep tension.
So I'm pulling my line in.
Nice.
Good one. My guide is running along with me, so he followed the line down. The other one's trying to eat him. We picked him right up out of the water, a 20-pounder. Boy, that is a beast. It's a really neat experience, and hopefully we're able to come back.
We came up on a little bit of what looked like a kind of a natural dam. It was just sort of a clay berm that spilled off into a separate channel off the river. And just ahead of it, there's Augustine walking ahead of me, and he stops. He says, "See those 2 fish?" And there were 2 really nice Dorado. I mean, they were parked like submarines at the dock, just right ahead of that dam. And so the position was perfect. I mean, the whole idea was you knew those fish were feeding. He said, "Look, you got to give me a good cast here."
I need a good presentation, okay?
I hear you. 2 false casts, drop it, let the current bring it down, stripped it right past their nose.
Strip, 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 strip.
The 2 of them fought over trying to get at that fly. One of them finally hammered it.
Strip, 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 strip.
Oh, look at that. Look at that.
Set it strong, set it strong, set it strong, set it strong. Set it strong, set it strong.
What a beast, huh? Oh, he popped off. Spits the fly, not that unusual with these fish. They got a lot of hard plates in their mouth. But as soon as that fly hits the water, a small Dorado pounces on it. Oh no, I got another one.
Strip, 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 strip.
Look at these fish going after him. Look at these fish going after him. Look at these fish going after him. Look at that, look at that, look at that.
No, crazy, man.
Oh my God, look at the size of those, huh?
Give me the flag, give me the...
And literally bite it in half. This Dorado was about that big, and they bit that fish in half. I think they're hungry. When you see that, you just go, these are savage fish. I mean, they're absolutely, and they were in such a blind frenzy to feed at that moment, they didn't even care I was standing right here. And it was just one of those, oh my God, what a fish. What a savage environment, huh? And you think to yourself, when they attack a fly, that's exactly what they're doing. I mean, they're just assaulting that fly. And that's what you're trying to do, is just hold on, man. It's a rodeo at that point. You're just trying to get your 8 seconds in. Damn, that was something else, wasn't it? Wow.
Just overall, this is seriously one of the most magical places on planet Earth.
The food was good, the lodge was good, the housing was good, the guides were excellent. On top of that, the fishing is incredible.
And to hook into something as wild and as free as a golden Dorado in Jurassic Park, I mean, that's really about as good as it gets.